Greetings, gents. I'm geofatboy from Shave Nation Shaving Supplies, shavenation.com. Every once in a while people send me things, and I got a gift the other day. Actually, this came a while ago, and I haven't even opened it yet, but it's a present from, it's addressed to geofatboy personal, is what it says. It's a present from one of my Facebook friends, Doc. We'll just call him Doc. Known him for a while. It's amazing how many people I've met across the world just from doing these shaving videos, and struck up some really nice friendships, and they call on the phone every once in a while. Doc likes to call me every once in a while. We have some good conversations. He always makes me laugh. He's a good guy. But anyway, he sent this to me, so let's see what it is. I'm going to open this up right now, and we'll have a look at it. Oh, there's a letter in here, so I will have to see what that's about. And a little case. And what does this say? The First National Bank at Pittsburgh, PA is what it says. It's some type of a case. And then, let's see what this is. Looks like some sort of a razor. So let's open this up and see what's up with it. I don't want to rip it open, but alright, I think I can squeeze it out of there. It's very small. Alright, here we go. It's a, it's some sort of a razor. Let's see. It's got two doors on it that open up like so. Well, it says right here, it says open here on this side. So, I guess that just pries open. Yeah. Okay, so where it says open here, I just pull that apart and it opens up. So what this is some sort of a safety razor, but it's a travel razor, and because it's so small, it has some writing on it. Hold on a sec. I'd get the magnifying glass for this. I don't know if you can read that, but the writing is quite small. So it says, here we go. It says patented May 11, 1921, made in USA, BP, whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. We'll take some research to find out what that means. Looks brand new in good condition. I'm going to soak it in some barbicide, and I'm going to shave with it. So let's see how this goes. I don't know, I'll be honest with you. It looks kind of tedious to shave with. There's no handle. So I'm going to give it a whirl. I've also got some clipper side. I'm going to spray it down with that too. Just whenever you get a razor that's not brand new, you want to just make sure it's disinfected. Whether you use rubbing alcohol or a stronger 91% alcohol, you just want to make sure it's clean. I'm not sure who the manufacturer was. It could have been a promotional item. A lot of times back in the day these were promotional items. And as I said, it does say First National Bank at Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So maybe they used it as a promotional item. But what we'll do is, I'll take a blade. Today I'm going to use a Bic Chrome Platinum blade. Haven't used these before. We'll give it a whirl. These are made in Greece. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but that's what we're going to try today. So I'll load that blade into this tiny little razor. Here's the blade, and it will just drop over the posts like so. Hopefully, yep, it fits no problem. And then this door will close over it, I presume, all the way down. And these are the handles that you shave with. So this will be very interesting and tedious, I can tell. But if this little guy gets the best of me, I will have to resort to something different, like maybe my Shave Nation straight razor made by Dovo with a 5/8 blade. I may have to go to that. So, and today I will be using, since I neglected last time, the pre-shave oil by Taconic, which is an organic product, so it should be very good for sensitive skin. And the cream or the soap I'll be using today is also by Taconic. These are new. These just came into shavenation.com a couple days ago. There's Taconic shaving soap lime, bay rum, and eucalyptus mint. And I'm going to try the eucalyptus mint today. I love the container these come in. It's a nice little tin, and these are made in the USA, Hudson Valley, New York. So you just unscrew the cap. It comes in a sealed puck, and it's a little tricky. It's wrapped, so it's a little bit difficult to get out, but it comes out. And just peel this open. Always helps to carry a little assistance. And we'll open this baby up. Oh, just my fingers are a little bit wet, and I can tell from just the feel of touching it. It's very slick. This must have glycerin, and oh, actually I think it does. It has let's see. It has coconut oil, palm oil, safflower oil, olive oil, castor oil, glycerin, hemp seed oil, and a few other items. But that should make it very slippery. Should get a good glide off of it. The razor should glide nicely across. Might as well use the new Parker mug too, which just came in. Very nice. It's very ample. It's a good sized mug. It measures, I believe, over 3 inches, maybe 3 1/4 across the bottom. So that this is an oversized puck. This is larger than a lot of pucks you'll find, and this should drop right in here. They figured this out nicely. That, yep, see, it just fits right in the bottom. No shaving. If you get a larger puck, check out my other video where if your mug is too small, you can just shave it down and drop it in, and then pack the extra bits of soap around it, and that'll lock it in place. But at any rate, this also is made in the USA. You can make that out. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I've had my brush soaking. Here's my little brush. I've had it soaking in a cup of water, one of my marble cups. And I'm going to just wet my face up a bit again with some hot water. A couple of applications of a hot towel, which should do the trick. The Shave Nation face cloth. Okay, just a squirt in the hand, in the fingertips, a couple of squirts, 2 or 3 squirts, and just massage that directly into the beard. That'll help soften the whiskers. A couple more squirts. That'll help soften the beard in preparation for the shave to come. Just hit all the areas that you plan on shaving and leave that damp. I'll just rinse my fingers because it is a little bit slippery, and then I'll just take that brush, I'll shake the water off of it, just get the bulk of the water off, and I'll start swirling in this tub. Now the puck is loose in the tub at the moment, but I'm sure after you use it, it will, after a couple of uses, the soap will find its way down around the sides, and it will, after it dries and sits overnight, it will lock that puck in place. Just a little bit of water on the brush as well, and just keep swirling like so. You can see that I've got some lather building along the sides and on the brush. So looks like it lathers up very quickly, easily. Just another dab of water, a couple of droplets. And just directly in this mug, I'm already getting a nice thick lather. And usually takes 30 seconds to a minute. The lather builds up around the sides. You can just push it back down and keep lathering. There you go. Look at, it's a nice lather on the brush and in the bowl. So I'll just take that and apply it directly over the pre-shave lotion. Oh yeah, it's a nice thick lather. Look, it goes on really smooth, really nice. Very sweet. It's got a nice menthol. It is eucalyptus mint, so I would expect it to have a tingle, which it does. And so a little figure 8 here, and like so, along the neck. Beautiful. And then just across the lips here. Paint it. And just warm it up a little bit with the water. If you prefer to have thick lather, you can just roll the brush onto your face and get the shaving cream off and then distribute it that way. I really don't like a super thick amount of lather, just enough to cover everything. I like that snowman effect where everything is covered with a nice thin coating. And if you really want more lather, what you can do is squeeze the brush and pull off the lather. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to mess up my fingers for a 2 or 3 pass shave. And you can take that cream that comes off the brush and just lather that into your face. But this seems very, very ample, more than enough lather. I'm sure that I can get several more passes from that. So let's give this thing a whirl. Dry off the fingers, clear the runways so I can see my sideburns. And I can still, just from doing that, I can still feel that pre-shave lotion underneath, which has given me some additional protection. I'll take the razor and rinse it off a little bit. Just temper it under hot water. I mean, bear with me on this thing. This could be this little baby could be the thing that slays me. I don't know. I've shaved with some big razors. Theo's Zard Spartacus straight razor. It's got a 7/8 or 1-inch blade, and all different types, Vision, Future, all different types of razors. This little beast may be the one that gets me. Let's see. Here we go. I'll start on the right side. Probably going to be difficult to find an angle. Huh. Okay. I can see that it works quite well. Wow. I can really feel the blade, I must say that. I think the pre-shave helps too. Helps for it to glide. So there's my right side, just shaved off like nothing. I'll go to the left side, see what happens here. It's a little trickier with the left hand, but you know, your muscle memory will assist you from previous shaves. I'll flip it over. Pretty nice. I'm impressed. I'm very surprised that such a small razor can perform quite so well. I had a couple days growth and it's making quick work of it. These handles have little stars in there, which make it pretty comfortable that your fingers will just fit right in there. So the design it's quite functional. Let's try the neck area. Flip it over. It kind of, the only difference between this and a safety razor is that in order to flip it over, you need 2 hands, because you need to hold it and then put it on the other side and flip it. So let's do a quick rinse. I thought it would be more difficult to find the angle, but it seems that it's not that hard. Oh, I forgot to mention that this is an open comb style razor. You can see the rake or the teeth, which generally, as opposed to a flat bar, here's a flat bar razor. You can see that the bar goes directly across with no teeth. It's just flat. But this one, you can see the grooves, the indentations. So this is known as a open comb style or a rake style razor, generally considered to be more aggressive shaving. Well, what I like is I can get right under my nose with this, which is nice. It fits right in there. Very sweet. A quick rinse off with some warm water. So I want to say thank you, Doc, for sending this to me. It's a sweet razor, works quite well, and it's probably the smallest razor in the world. I haven't seen anything smaller than this. So thank you very much, Doc. I appreciate that. I'll just try a quick second pass. I will lather up just quickly, and you can see that no problem with the cream going on. I'll just add a tab, just a bit of water just to warm up the cream, and distribute. It's very tingly. It's got a nice eucalyptus scent. Not super strong, but just enough to wake up your face. I imagine this would be 6 a.m. shave would be a real nice wake up call. This soap. All right, here we go. I'll try to go across the grain here. See how this works out. I can feel that it is definitely a bit more aggressive than a closed comb safety razor. Here I'll just backhand. Since I won't even have to switch, I'll just go backhand like this, which is pretty neat. And rinse off. We'll try to navigate across the lip area. This is a razor that would probably take a couple shaves to really master it. But it is doing quite a nice job. On the neck, let's see if I can go across, if I can go against the grain. Okay, very good. Cleaned up pretty nice. Did a good job. All right, I'm going to perform a quick rinse. And first warm water and then cool water. I like to finish off with a nice cool rinse. There we go. Pretty nice. Nice and smooth. I went from a 2 or 3 day growth, about a 2 day growth, to nice and smooth, baby smooth. Now I'm going to finish off with my Shave Nation alum block. It comes in this carton, but you open that and then It's in a little plastic case, which is great for travel use. You just store it in there in between uses. Take the alum. Alum is a natural astringent, comes from the earth. You just run it under cool water and then glide that all across the areas you've shaved, like so. And you may feel a little bit of a stinging. That will tell you maybe you went a little bit too deep, or you went over an area a couple too many times. But all in all, this is a nice finish to your shave. And you can let this air dry and leave it as is, or you can rinse it off after 30 seconds to a minute and then apply your favorite aftershave for the complete finish. This feels really nice. The cold water and the astringent gliding across. It's a great finish to your shave. And don't store this on your countertop. Put it back in the case, because the alum can damage your countertop. So you just want to put it back in the case, lock it up, and be done with it. Store it for next time. Okay, so there we go. I'll just let that soak in. And I just want to say again, thank you very much to Doc, my pal from Facebook, for sending this razor to me. And I greatly appreciate it. And I don't know if you want me to send this back to you, but thank you for letting me use it. Just let me know. Maybe you want to send it back and use it again, or maybe you want to put it up for auction, let the proceeds go to charity, whatever you want to do. I'm fine with it. So thank you very much, and for all your shaving needs, please visit shavenation.com. I'll be happy to help you if you have any questions, and have a great shave. Have a great day, just like I did. I did get a little nick. It did bite me one time from that little travel razor, so I applied this. This is called My Nick is Sealed. Comes in this little tube with a roll-on applicator and a cap. So all you do is roll that on, the little nick or your little cut, and before you know it, it seals up and disappears. You can get that at shavenation.com as well.